Right, welcome along guys, cheers for tuning in. VRS GT Sprint Race for you here from Suzuka. Now, this video is aimed at anybody who finds themselves in the top split, way out their depth, like I was here. 4.4k strength of field, I'm currently around 3.5, but if you're familiar with me and my video, my channel, you will know that most of that will come from touring cars. So, way out my depth, starting right at the back. Now, I know there's no way I can compete with these guys on pace. Possibly over one lap we may do a similar pace, but over race distance, I'm not consistent enough to hold my own at this level. Okay, so then that means I've got to look at it a little bit differently. I've got to race smart. Okay, so tyres will come into play. It's very hot here at Suzuka this week, and obviously with a pit stop, we have the opportunity to save a little bit of fuel as well. So hopefully some of you guys will get a bit of value out of this. Obviously I'm talking to the guys who find themselves at the lower end of the top split. The crazy fast guys up front, skip to the next one. You know, this isn't for you. This is for everybody else like me, everybody who struggles in these crazy top splits. So hopefully you like the video. If you do, give us a thumbs up. You really help me out there. And if you're not yet subscribing to the channel, and of course you like this sort of content, you might want to consider clicking somewhere down there and subscribing. Right, cheers guys. Let's go.
B27, 40 minutes. Follow car number 21 in the left column.
Here we go then. Let's just avoid all the drama. Zero pressure race this, car number 25. 4.2k strength of field.
Okay, Duncan, get ready.
These guys are quick.
Go, go, go. Yellow flag.
See, I'm not the best with spoon corner, but I very rarely go that way. So, I'm clearly not the worst. Go on, boys. Nice and easy.
B26.
So this is fine for me.
26.
We might take a bit of an iRating loss, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Comfortable at the moment at this pace. First time racing the Merc round here. I did try it in the BMW. A lot of people saying the tyres go off on the Merc pretty quick, so be mindful of that, try and look after them a little bit. So car number 18 there clearly went off where I did in the previous race in the BMW. Just get too confident with the grip, put your foot down after the S's, and before you know it, you've drifted out wide, touched the curb, and that's it. So we're just about in our comfort zone, just about. If the pace picks up, we may not be.
On your left.
So that helps me.
Clear left. 324.
Got a slow down, bit of damage, or strange the way he backed out like that. Took my eye off for a minute there just to check the relative. Car number 21 Christoph, so we're similarly matched. So we'll see if we can just look after the car, and the tyres and the fuel better than him. Luke looks a little bit far ahead. So he's tighter on every corner here, which means he's working his tyres more than me. But for me, this is all about the bigger picture. this is pretty much how I have to approach these races in the top split. Mentioned it a few times, if you get above 2.5k you'll often find yourself in the top split. High car number, way out your depth. And struggling out to survive. So just got to run your own race really. There's no way I have the pace to challenge any of these guys. But it doesn't mean I can't stay with some of them. If you look down the pit straight there, there's plenty of opportunities for me.
Worth it when it's on me.
Just make sure you don't overdrive. Don't put yourself in situations you're not comfortable in. And then whatever happens, happens. You can't force it. Christoph's now starting to get away from me. I'll do what I can to close the gap, but if it can't be done, it can't be done. Got to try and keep it smooth, stay in the draft. So between the two of us, I feel the smoother in terms of driving style. I feel okay, I feel confident. He's getting away from me in certain places in the track, but he's making mistakes. I'm not really making any mistakes. So they're fighting ahead. We're literally talking 3 or 4 seconds down the road there, and we're in a pack of 5. Probably fighting for somewhere near positive iRating. Not thinking about that just yet. So again, see how tight his lines are here. Just see the field starting to close up ahead.
Finding mark.
Right, so now there's a guy out of position, car number 20. 3.7k, so he's quicker than me.
Yellow flag, caution.
So I made the same mistake as Christoph there, followed him through. That's okay. If I didn't, we'd be alongside here, but would I want to be 3 wide into turn 1 at Suzuka? Probably not.
Meyer is getting closer. The gap's come down to 0.50.
So all of a sudden, the dynamics changed here. And we're no longer chasing, we're in the middle of a pack. Which I don't want to be in. I don't really want to lose the draft and the opportunity to save fuel just yet. So pitting's out the question. Unless I feel I'm going to lose too much time.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
So I'm going to let Maya go here. If you can wait for the main straight or the hairpin, then that suits me. The chicane, sorry.
Good job, mate.
Yep, that's all yours,
Car
mate.
right. Clear right.
So again, I'm absolutely fine with that. This wasn't my fight.
Place. Sector 2 and 3 are a second off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
So we were drawn into a fight with 2 guys, both quicker than us. And look at the pressure that Christoph's under now. And if you can deal with that pressure, then that's fine, but at this level, I can't. So it's all about racing smart for me. Now that is a very strange decision because Christoph's the one who's holding these guys up, I believe. For him to come in early benefits all of us. Now I may not have been as quick as Christoph and he may have been pulling me along, but now I've got 2 guys who are quicker than him pulling me along. But that's what I mean, he put himself under that pressure by trying to fight them. I was just letting them go. And here we are. I would say I have the advantage over Christoph now. It's a lot yet to happen. But again, I'm comfortable.
Put.
You know, I was a little bit quicker going into that hairpin. Am I going to send it? Is there any point? Probably not. So we're looking at 5 laps at 3.3 litres a lap. So we're looking at 15, so we're looking at 16.5 litres. If my maths is correct, and it probably isn't, because it rarely is. But just gives us an idea when we come in and crew chief tells me how much we need. See these guys pulling away already. I think I throttle up too early.
Don't wait too long, find that gap.
On that right-hander. I just seem to be out of shape. My line's a bit funny. Going into the next one, which is obviously a more important corner, because it's a shame. You're on throttle for a bit longer there. So Jake's behind me, but he's pit, so he's obviously having a good one. He's coming from, I don't know where he's coming from. Car number 13 though, I thought he'd come in from 13th. It's probably higher up than that. BMW in front's had a bit of a moment. Just struggling now to keep up with these guys. Still in draft, just about.
18 seconds. E19.
Took a lot of the grass there. No, I was much more aggressive through there, just trying to stay in the draft, but I don't think I've got enough to do it.
So my head is now 1.0.
So if I am to stay in draft here, which is looking less and less likely, I may just be somewhere near Christoph and Luke when we come out. Although Luke is a lap down, I don't know if he's had a shoe in the pits. So we're there or thereabouts, ready to pit. Looks like we're losing draft, so there's not much point staying out. Quicker strategy is always to run the fuel out as much as you can, so we'll stay out as long as we can. We may as well. Lap time seems like the delta on my dash seems positive every time I look down at it, so I'm going quicker every time. Right, Luke's, ooh, that was a little bit too close. Luke's gone, so that's a freebie. Not sure what happened to him. .31 seconds Jake was in the pits, and he's 18 seconds behind me, so we're going to come out, give or take, 12-13 seconds behind Jake. We'll keep going.
That lap was at 1:59.53.
That's alright pace for me, that. With no draft. And again, pretty comfortable.
Okay, Duncan, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
And now that is exactly what I did. Exactly what I did in the BMW. As the tyres started to go, put my foot down, and I just drifted out, caught the curb, a little bit of grass, and around it goes, and it's pretty much race over because you're hitting the wall all day long if you lose it there. So it's a freebie, but we've lost a little bit of time there because we had to lift, and I think we hit the brakes as well.
Meyer is gaining on you. The gap's now 9.5 seconds. The leader, Petri, is pitting.
So we'll just have to see
Wallet is now leading.
where we come out. Looks like we've got at least one more lap after this. Now I worked this out at 16.5 litres. Race Lab's telling me 19 litres. Now this is why Race Lab doesn't fuel me anymore. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Okay, Duncan, there's a car exiting the pit.
But it is inconsistent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
We're running on fumes.
6 laps now, so that would work out. So yeah, 3.3 on 16.5. Just 19.8. 20 to be safe.
fuel left. In this lap. Box this lap.
Well, I've not practiced my pit entry. I'm just going to let Pat know that I'm coming in. Car number 6 behind me is obviously very quick. Don't need him causing me any problems. But we come in after the chicane, don't we? I think I'm thinking of old school Suzuka where you would come in early.
There's a car rejoining in front.
20 litres.
2 litres remaining. 100 metres.
I'm going to go 18. Now we'll go 19.
Meters.
Going 19. Right, Christoph was the guy who we were racing. He's behind me, 6 seconds. We're going to get out near him. I think he's just going to nick it.
It takes it, it's clear.
Going to be tight.
Car left. He's still there. Clear left.
Nicked it. And hopefully our tyres are better. This is what it all comes down to. But can I hold it together? This is where the pressure kicks in now. But hopefully I've looked after this just a little bit better than he has.
Okay, Duncan, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. P20.
So the fuel's tight. I'm just lifting into turn 1 there just to make sure. And I feel I will have the advantage through the S's here. Not the best exit of the hairpin there, went in a little deep.
5 minutes left.
There's another one. Freebie. Same place. Tyres just can't handle it. So we're pulling away from him. He just can't live with the pace at the moment. He's took too much out of his tyres trying to defend two people who were faster than him.
The gap behind is
So if you look at where, is it Simon is ahead? He was one of the BMWs that Christoph was trying to fight. And I'm not suggesting you don't fight for your position, but pick your battles.
V19.
Fuel is very tight.
Okay, Duncan, push now. We can catch up here.
Don't need that message, Jim, when I'm trying to save a bit of fuel, mate. This is risky.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I'm only going off race labs calculations. That's why I'm lifting. Crew chief's telling me I've got 5 minutes of fuel. There's only 3 minutes left of the race.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
.2 laps left. I think we're good. I'm going to continue to lift though, there's no danger really behind. Famous last words. He's going to fancy his chances here. I don't know if I can make this.
Alright, Tom, mate, no worries, dude.
So it's tight. We took the risk by removing a couple of litres.
Yeah, good try, Villa, good try, mate.
Or was it one? They'll remove one. This is now telling me we're going to finish with half a litre. I best be seeing the white flag here.
One more lap to go. Very little fuel left.
So the tempting thing now is to try and nick this one. So if he makes a mistake, we're there, but I'm not going to force it. See Christoph just washing out there on throttle, no tyres left. We'll take it. Two litres of fuel left.
Meters remaining.
We'll take.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. 1 litre remaining, left side. Still there. Clear left.
Hey Jake.
Sloppy in the end there, but we got it done, we nicked it.
Yellow flag, 2 minutes to go.
Cheers, mate. There's nothing enjoyable about that race, that's all.
So we started 75 in the red, all the way at the back of the grid, and we finished 2 in the red, P17. Perfect. Right, there we go. So we actually finished P17, which doesn't sound great, but it's a 4.2k strength of field. The I rating was a loss of 1, a little bit of a miscalculation on Race Labs there, it said 2. And we gained 0.73 safety rating. We got a little bit of a boost over 2k, which keeps us nice and safe. So what I found with the VRS GT Sprint Races and the top split, and I don't know if any of you guys are the same, let me know in the comments, but I've found myself not wanting to race it because I'm in the top split, but I'm not competitive enough to get a result. And by a result, I mean positive I rating. I know I'm not going to get a podium. I know it's going to be very difficult to get a top 5 or a top 10, but a result would be positive I rating. But this is a great result for me. I find myself in the mindset of a lower F1 team struggling to try and get a point. You know, the race all season looking for a point, and if they get 1 point, it's a really good result for them. So this is how I approach these at the moment, in that mindset that if I can get anything out of the race, even if it's only safety rating, it's a big positive, because what you will find is if you are in a split where you struggle pace wise, you're probably going to overdrive to try and find that pace and try and work out where it is. And in overdriving, you're going to make mistakes. And in making mistakes, you're going to crash. You're going to lose safety rating, even if it's a couple of off tracks, a couple of loss of control. You're going to rack the incidents up and you're going to lose safety rating. And then obviously you get very frustrated with it. So this is how I approach any race now where I'm in the top split and I'm out of my depth, which is a lot of the time. It's nearly every VRS GT sprint race that I can remember for a long time. So give it a go. See if you guys can adopt this approach in your next race. Let me know in the comments if it works out for you. Let me know if you think I could do anything else or if I could do anything differently. I don't feel I could have fought for my position earlier in the race because I think it would have cost me time and tyres and fuel. and ultimately that position at the end there. Also, the guy in front of me, Christoph, I'm not saying, you know, that's the wrong approach. 9 times out of 10, that might work for you. I'm just saying, for me, it doesn't work. But yeah, really pleased with the result, really pleased with the race, really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give us a like before you go. You'll be really helping me out with that. And if you're not yet subscribing to the channel, you might want to consider clicking that button down there. Cheers, guys. See you on the next one.